Basically, I really need to use these. I could probably just use my parade ground voice and we'd all be heard. But I just wanted to take a moment to first of all introduce myself. Hi, my name's Cheryl and I'm a woman that's interested in the domain name system. The reason you're all here, of course, is that you are clearly interested in the matters of unique identifiers and the domain name system and the internet, and specifically you're here at ICANN. We've got a little tiny bit of begging and admin to do, and that's my job. What we would like as an ad hoc organising committee is to make sure we capture all you wonderful women and to help you network together between these little gatherings that we do. So there's a bowl that will be going around from table to table, and it says drop a card or write your name and email address. Even if you think we know you, drop a card or write your email and name. At the end of that, we will have an elf somewhere in the world put all of that into a little database on our new website. So now if you get your PDAs out and write on your notepads or anything, the URL you need to know about is a nice background noise in perfect time. Okay, we could do a take two if we were doing a video. Is DNSwomen.org. Right? Now, DNSwomen.org is your site. It's up to you, once we give you the permissions, to populate it, put your stories, share activities, say if there's job opportunities, etc., etc. But if you give us your email address and name, we'll make sure you get onto that database and then we can head out the necessary information to you. So to be engaged, we need to know who you are. We have the honour and the privilege of having some amazing women in the room, but also far more than the average man. Steve Crocker, who you might have met, has something to do with the internet and ICANN, is joining us very briefly, and I just want to give him the mic because I always like to hear it speak. Dear friend, thank you, Steve.
Thank you. Thank you, Cheryl. And I had the pleasure of working side by side with Cheryl when she was chair of ALAC and I was chair of SAC. And I took lessons from her in how to get things organized, and I see that she just does that just naturally, falls out of bed, gets things organized. It's great. I stumbled into this breakfast last time, came in from a morning walk and saw that breakfast was available and sort of ignored everything else. And I got invited back, which surprised me a lot. So I feel like I'm an honorary woman. And for me, pardon the sexist nature of this, any day that starts out with women and food is a good day. Pleasure to be here. Being from the disadvantaged sex, I have had to get sensitized over the years, watching gender balance in many groups, and I'm not allowed to say very much about it. I'm told to keep my mouth shut. My wife isn't here, so I have to. But it's a pleasure, and I would echo what Cheryl says. Do the usual, that network, bring more people in, build the strength. The internet needs it, ICANN needs it, and it will be good for everybody. And so I simply applaud that you're together and that you talk. And thank you very much for allowing me to attend. I do actually feel quite honored.
Thank you, Steve. And you're always welcome for coffee in the chat. So if we ever miss out on an official invitation, I can assure you have a standing invitation. First Monday of every meeting, gather with the girls. Vanda is going to give you a little bit of background and run you through what we have planned informally for today. But whilst she's getting herself ready to do that, I just wanted to mention the desire we have from a logistics point of view to finish at around 5 minutes to 8 this morning. If you can stay at 5 minutes to 8 this morning, which will give you plenty of time to get organised for the opening ceremony, we would appreciate if you could gather with all of us in that little space over there, or wherever Michelle, stand up Michelle, make yourself obvious, thank you. Wherever Michelle tells us, where under her staff's orders, she's going to take a minute amount of time to line us up and do a happy snap, all right? So you'll be clear by 8, providing you are ready over there at 5 to 8. Beyond that, I'm going to shush up and well, I'm not going to shush up, I'm going to nettle it when I get back to my table and hand over to Vanda. Thank you very much. Over here, Vanda.
Thank you, Cheryl. Well, welcome everybody. I believe that's our 11th meeting, and I'm glad it's becoming more and more, populated. A lot of women just come early in the morning, Monday, to just join us. It was a pleasure. We're going to have this morning, as we always do, someone from the region to talk to us about what's going on in the region we are meeting. And just to give you an impression from what is going on in Africa, that is Henriette, and I do believe that, I do believe that you're going to be impressed about what Africa is doing, and personally, it's my 8th time in Africa continent, so it's become more and more developed, and a lot of people that is going to see a lot of things, interesting things that Africa is doing, and we have the opportunity to listen to her. I don't know if Henriette is there. Not yet. Yeah. Huh? Okay, it's parking. Okay. She's parking the car. So it's a good. I don't know if it has the same problem we have around the world with parking cars. So we believe that if it's not, she could be here in a few minutes. If it's not, if it's like my home, he'll never show up. He'll never show up. Anyway, it's. I do believe that one important issue is, like Cheryl have said, is to have the opportunity to really, put some information in our website. That next week will be ready for that, and we have a very nice, website. And this website will be for us to share, for us to connect each other, especially in this region, for instance, that like other developing countries around the world, it's quite interesting to get connected to someone that is in the developed world. So there is a lot of things to do. Wherever you work in the business or in a not-for-profit organization, there is a lot of opportunities to get together and work together from different parts of the world. So there is one thing that this connection network is supposed to do. It's something that facilitates the opportunity for women to get connected and do business connected, or use some social issues around the world and share knowledge and share their, what they are doing there. If they are, how they are developing, and many information that you can get from your side of the world and share with the others. And, we're going to have a lot of opportunities, I believe, to work together with each other around. So this it is one point that I would like to make. The other point is really have this opportunity to spread the word with other women around. So a lot of times that you just connect with the people in your country, in your region. You just, talk about ICANN, talk about the DNS. There is a lot of misinterpretation. There is a lot of ignorance about what is going on. So it's a good opportunity for do that. So Cheryl is approaching, so she wants to do something. So since she's bigger than me, I believe it's better to pass the microphone for her.
Thank you, Vanda. I'm bigger than most people, darling. Don't worry about that. Just thought what we might do, Leslie and I had a little confab over there and decided we'll put Henrietta on at 1:15 so she can have a moment after she parks herself and gets herself a caffeinated beverage or whatever is her tipple. Ladies, network. And at 1:45 we'll have our speaker.